And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Thompson. Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Irving, and it's Exum in at shooting guard. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Morant with some nice D. So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Well, from the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. 6-point game. Lively finds Exum. Lively a screen on Bane. Exum with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Wells. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Best dunking point guard in the game, Ja Morant.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. Makes it off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Morant passes to Bane. Back to Morant. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Pass to Irving. Davis with a screen on Bane. Here's Irving. The Grizzlies pull it in. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Inspiring display of imagination. Irving simply creates ways to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so it's Memphis with it, leading by 5. Here's Bane. And Irving pulls it down.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up in.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies out in front of 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big men on the 4 for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Christie. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. Here's Clark following the score by Dallas. And the rejection by Gafford. quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Marshall kicks to Irving. Marshall dishes to Irving. Clock at 6. For the screen on Bane. Offensive rebound. Pass to Washington. A second chance effort. Goes up again. Irving misses.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Good. Irving's got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. Wells comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And it's Dante Exum in for Kyrie Irving. Aldama with the ball. He's covered by Thompson. Morant with it, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Now, here's Exum, guarded by Morant. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bane comes in for Santi Aldama. The Mavericks also with a sub. Dinwiddie's checked in. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bane right at the rim.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Dinwiddie, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Mavericks have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
That one misses. You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. To the middle, here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just too much. Jaren Jackson Jr., a physical big.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And checking out some numbers for Desmond Bane. Great showing for him last season. He was around 23 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Now here's Jackson, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Morant kicks to Bane. Here's Heaney. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Thompson.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. Free throw good. Edey. Mavericks trail by 3. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Christie. Still yet to score. Here's Irving. That's tipped.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Davis surveying the floor. Lively a screen on Jackson. He lobs it up and finished off by Lively.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Morant. He has 7. Six to shoot. Count that one. Morant's got 9.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Nineteen seconds left in the 3rd. Irving, good.
The defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Now Morant. He's got 9. Pass to Kennard. Launches a 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight, and so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Anthony Davis. Exum is out there with Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 2, and it's Morant missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Here's Irving. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Wells. Guarded closer. Irving against Morant. The 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Lively. Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Takiti picks one up.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the D on their heels and drawing fouls.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Pass to Morant. That's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Wow. When Morant is hitting the 3, he becomes basically unguardable.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. Stolen by Exum. Lively the pass to Irving. Shoots over Morant. And it falls over the rim and in. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And make no mistake, Irving wants the ball in his hands in these moments. His confidence is off the chart.
Now here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for 2. Josh Morant.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yep, it counts.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And the Mavericks call time here. 40 seconds left in the fourth. 40 seconds left in the game. Got a hand on it. And here is Payne. Morant outside. Back to Payne. Inside. Outside for Jackson. Traps in the tray. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody has the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Ja Morant.